welcome everybody. I'm Deidre.
I'm Adarius.
We're Nights Treks and we're here at SeaWorld Orlando for a Beat the Heat challenge. We're going to give you tips and tricks on how to beat the heat, and you're really going to use these tips not just in the summer, but anywhere between March and November. Orlando is just hot.
Yes.
So,
This is where Santa comes to vacation.
right. We're also going to give you some products that we use, and we'll include them in the comments down below. We're Amazon affiliates. We get like 2 pennies if you buy something. Just want to put that out there.
Do it.
Yeah.
And even if you don't buy the one thing, if you buy something else, it still helps us out.
Yeah.
So we're also going to be trying out the Surf and Roller Coaster Pipeline today, and I'm also looking forward to Kraken.
Yeah, can't beat Kraken. We might get a water ride in, and unlike Universal, here we can wear our GoPro and actually get some ride footage, so it's going to be a really fun day. Let's get started. Our first tip is going to be to pack your bag appropriately. Like we said in the beginning, we're going to include a lot of this stuff down in the comments. We'll also include our what to pack video, just in case you're coming during different times of the year, you'll know what to pack. Ball caps, I have mine, don't worry. I have mine.
It's here. So like how sunny it is right now.
Yes, so a visor, ball cap, something to shade your face, your shoulders. We've seen people with big gardener's hats, just something to keep the heat off of your head. We have not found the most comfortable sunglasses yet. We've looked, I've tried with prescription glasses. We're just not sunglass people, but you should be.
We're still trying to find the perfect one. So
Yeah.
if you're that company, trying to find your perfect people, hit us up.
Maybe it's us. If you have any recommendations on your favorite sunglasses that are comfortable and can be prescription, definitely let us know down in the comments below. Take AC breaks, especially here at SeaWorld. Everything's outside, so if you see a store, just go in it. Even if you don't think you'll buy anything, just go in. Look at the walrus cup. He's like, hey, drink out of my face.
Oh, are they nesting?
Oh, they're nesting. They build these mounds and then they lay their egg in it, and it has like a little divot in it. And then they just sit on their egg on the mound. Try to talk over the flamingos. They are very upset.
With each other.
Or excited. They're probably laying an egg. They're super excited. That's it. Yeah.
They're very overprotective of that spot over there.
They really are. They should be. That's their egg.
Yeah.
Whenever possible, when looking at exhibits, when waiting for your friends to get off a ride, find some shade. I know it's few and far between here at SeaWorld. So another great thing you can do is grab a UV umbrella. So it works for the rain, which you're gonna need here in the summer, but it's also great to keep the sun off of your shoulders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't want to sunburn at the very beginning of the day.
No. And there's so much sun here. There's hardly any shade walking in between rides that you're gonna need some shade for sure.
Yeah.
Another tip is to buy cool snacks. We got Dippin' Dots here at SeaWorld. Delicious. Cookies and cream is our favorite. You go ahead. I'll talk this time around.
Okay.
Probably the number one tip we can give you is know where first aid is, because if you do all of these things and you try your hardest, but you just succumb to heat exhaustion or heat stroke, you're going to need to know where first aid is. So get the app. You can type it in the search bar on the map. Health Services is right next to the Stingray heading section, but it's kind of hidden. It's way back there. So
I don't like it going into like backstage.
it looks like backstage, and I feel like it kind of is, but you need to know where it is because it's hidden. So if you're already feeling woozy from the heat, know where your Health Services is before you get here.
Have you seen the baby sharks over here?
No.
Or I don't know what they are exactly. I think they're sharks.
A great thing you can do in the middle of the day is stop by the penguin exhibit. The queue is outside, but it's mostly covered. And once you get inside, you're going to forget all about the heat.
Yes. It is very cold in there.
It is so cold. I mean, it's Antarctica, so it's literally the temperature that the penguins love. Let's do it.
hızlı. Çocuk şey zannettim ben. Oğlum nereye gidiyorsun ya?
There was so much wind in my face.
Can't even keep his left eye open.
Oh my god. It was like.
Oh man. I don't know if I'm ready to do that one. Mako?
I don't even know if I could fit on that one.
The last time we tried to ride on that one, it's like your thighs were too big,
Yeah, too thick.
and I was not mad because I chickened out, like severely chickened out, so it was fine.
I was Mr. Thickums.
Mystical?
I was Mr. Thickums.
Mr. Thick.
I said Mr.
Oh, he's a myth. Another tip for staying cool at SeaWorld is that you're going to want to ride Atlantis. Journey to Atlantis is a fun water ride, coaster mix thing.
Yes.
It's both, and it's fun, and it will get you wet. We suggest doing it earlier on in the day, and then you can kind of stay wet as you cool down through the afternoon hours.
There's a couple of like surprise elements in that ride too.
Yeah, it's really fun. It'll keep you cool. Maybe do it twice.
Yeah.
I wish there was a splash zone for this ride, 'cause then you could get wet on the ride and down low. I wonder if that's it over there with those people. I wonder if that's a splash zone. We've never actually gone over there.
Find out.
Oh, that is a splash zone. I love it. At SeaWorld, it's really easy to get sunburnt, especially because everything's just outside. Try to alternate indoor and outdoor activities. I know it's really hard. There's only a few indoor things here, so. A great tip is also to take a midday break, whether you're going to go back to your resorts and take a nap or hop in the pool, or you just want to get something to eat midday. We recommend a sit-down restaurant like the Sharks Underwater Grill, somewhere where you can get inside AC, because a lot of the quick service will have outdoor seating, or you're just going to grab a pretzel and eat on the go. That's fine for snacks, but make sure you take that midday break or you'll get burnt out really fast.
Yes.
And if you don't, someone in your party will. So pay attention to everybody, make sure everybody's good. All right, let's talk about water. We just grabbed these off of a quick service stand. He was helping out everybody, saw everybody walk by asking for water, so we just started making waters. Anywhere that there's a soda machine, like a Coke machine, you can ask for free ice water. If they just sell like bottles of water, they don't have the Coke machine, they're not gonna be able to give that to you, but they'll be able to point you in the direction you can go. So if you don't bring a water bottle, if you're just one of the people that brings their phone, ID, credit card, you can still hydrate without having to pay $5 every time you're thirsty.
Been like what, $20, $30 in a day? Probably spent.
If I had to buy bottled water all day, I would spend $50 plus every day.
Oh gosh.
I drink a lot of water because when I don't, I have autoimmune disorders that act up terribly. So I have to stay hydrated for medical reasons, and you know, just because I'm a human being. Oh yeah, we're getting this nice onslaught of.
Yeah, I'm being sprayed over here.
Yeah, it's nice. So anywhere you can find these water stations will just sprinkle and rain down on you. It's super nice. The wind's blowing it our way. This is a nice spot.
It really
in
is.
the shade with the water. Anyway, so we're going to recommend though that you actually bring a insulated water bottle, because then you can go by, grab some ice water, fill up your water bottle, and you don't have to search for water and stop your day to find it. That's what we usually do. I don't know why we didn't do that today. Probably because we're bringing fanny packs only. We didn't have our backpack today. But if you're bringing a fanny pack, you can get one of those collapsible water bottles. Stick it in there and just fill it up as the day gets hotter.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna get all over the camera. I don't care. It feels so nice. Oh, that felt nice. What's the real feel today?
Ooh, let's see. 86?
But it feels like, there it is.
89. But it's
Okay.
actually 86.
All right, these clouds are helping a little bit today.
Humidity is making it feel warmer.
Yeah. Another great option to get wet on a ride is Infinity Falls. This is your classic tube ride with a drop, but it's an elevated drop. So it's a little different than you might be used to, but it's still fun. It'll get you really wet, cool you off. Something that you might want to plan for your SeaWorld vacation is a water park day. So they have Aquatica and they also have Discovery Cove. So Discovery Cove is going to be all inclusive with your food included. Aquatica is a classic water park. Both are really fun. Discovery Cove is obviously going to be more. It's a bit of an experience than just a water park. But they're both really good options. They're both run by SeaWorld. And we highly recommend you take a break in the middle of the week from all your theme park fun just to go have fun in the water.
You're going to want to cool down.
Yeah.
All the time in Florida, like on day 5 or 6, you're going to be like, I don't even want to do this theme park anymore. It's too hot for that.
It's so hot.
It's too hot.
Especially if you're from up north, you're not used to the sun being this intense because you're closer to the equator, honestly. So,
And it's very humid here. So we're just going to make it warmer for you.
The ocean comes at you from both sides and just hits you right in the middle.
Yeah.
Another great place to cool off is going to be here in Sesame Street. You've got the splash zone, not just for kids. Get in there and enjoy it yourself too. Since you'll be playing in the water a lot, probably while you're here, especially if you have little kids, they're going to love Sesame Street Land.
Yes.
With Infinity Falls and with, the Journey to Atlantis, you're going to want moisture-wicking clothes, light colors, and some good walking sandals or water shoes or sandals that hold onto your feet. Because a lot of these coasters, your shoes will go flying off. So.
Ooh, bring extra socks. Bring extra socks for the little ones.
if you're a tennis shoe wearer, you can't handle sandals, your feet just can't do it. Either you're going to get wet or you're going to get sweaty and you don't want to get calluses and blisters.
Yes.
Bring extra socks. You're also going to need to bring sunscreen, extra sunscreen. Put it on before you leave every 2 hours. Like we said, you're closer to the equator. You're going to need the sunscreen. And also some chafing cream, aloe gel, deodorant, there's chafing sticks, anything to help you be comfortable throughout the day. Don't forget to put those in your bag while you're packing. There is a packing video. We're going to leave it down below. It's going to include everything you need.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely check it out.
That was the first time using a green screen, too.
Don't drag us for the green screen.
We were trying it out.
Yeah.
Once we get an actual house, and we'll be able to start playing with it a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll be able to have a studio. That'd be great.
Yeah, I would love to have a studio. Yes.
Right now, it's got water damage from our air conditioner leaking through the wall for like the 70th time in 3 years. So we just really need a house.
We're ready to upgrade.
We're ready. Something else to put in your bag is going to be fans. Neck fans, hand fans, the little squirt bottle thing fan where it squirts the water and it fans you with it. Kids love those. And I feel like it helps keep them cool too because they're going to spray themselves. So
I'm stuck on, you said hand fans, and it's just like
hand fans.
bars.
What's wrong with the way I say hand fans?
It's a rhyme.
Hand fans.
Bars.
Also cooling towels. Once it reaches August, we whip out the cooling towels. We can't handle it anymore. Even though we live here now, it's just August is too much. Even for Floridians,
Yes.
we know to pack an extra shirt. We're gonna sweat through it. We know to pack extra socks. We're gonna sweat through it, and we know to pack our cooling towels because we're gonna need them.
Yeah.
So,
Don't play a heat challenge.
no.
Don't do that.
So far we're doing really good beating the heat for our challenge. We've been alternating indoor and outdoor activities. We're staying in the shade whenever possible. We're going into stores that we'd never usually go into just for the air conditioning.
Right.
So. This is SeaWorld's newest ride, Pipeline.
Please stand fully upright. Put your back against the seat so they may check your harness.
in with a test drive. Oh my God!
That hurt my tailbone. Oh no. I think if I was a boy, my advice would be to watch your McNuggets.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
my tailbone hurts really bad. So,
Is it because of the design of the seats?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our last couple of tips are going to be to get here early. And if you can afford it, if it's in your budget, get the front of the line pass. The quick queue is worth it because all the queues are outside, hot. So you're going to need to get to the rides faster to get back indoors faster.
Exactly.
If you can't, it's okay. Just arrive early, have a game plan, take that midday break, keep hydrated with the sunscreen, wear the right clothes and shoes. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. And you'll have so much fun. All right, this video was sponsored by no one. Just us out here doing the work for you, enjoying our time, but also giving you tips and tricks to enjoy your vacation. We hope you have a wonderful time whenever you come to SeaWorld. If we left anything out, if you have any extra tips and tricks, I'm overheating. I gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Leave them down in the comments below for other people to enjoy because we don't know everything. No. Maybe you know something we don't. Please let us know. We'd love to learn more. And thank you so much for trekking with us. If you like this video, give it a subscribe, give it a like, comment down below, share it with your friends. Any interaction you can give this video really helps the algorithm. And if you really, really like this or you want to help us support this channel, become a Trek member. You can join this channel as a member. Thank you so much to our members that we currently have. We appreciate you so much.
Yes.
Yes.
And then also, everything that we talked about today, we will leave a link down below because we are Amazon affiliates.
Yeah, so anything that we mentioned, anything that we use or we recommend you using in the parks, we're going to put a link down below with the description for you to click on and go shop and get ready because you don't want to buy the fan squirter with the water bottle here in the park for $27.
Trust me, it's to me, in my opinion, it's not worth it.
No, buy it online for 12 bucks. Okay, and then the link will be down below for you. Get a cooling towel before you come. Don't pay the $15 here. Get the 2 for $15 on Amazon. Just think smart, save some money, and stay cool. Thank you so much for checking with us. We'll see you real soon. Bye! Oh no, I forgot to do my joke.
Wait, oh, go ahead. Cut it in. Seize the day.
Oh, that wasn't the joke.
Oh.
The joke was get sunglasses so you can not only stay cool, but look cool.
I'm not going to put you in timeout for that one. All right, and that was kind of close.
I forgot to say it earlier.
So cool, you can put it in somewhere and be like, here's the joke of the day.